The Outrider's Gambit. Lieutenant Commander Freya Holm stood in the small, shielded briefing room on Yggdrasil, the tactical projections of the Vinta veins swirling around her. Her mission: retrieve the NAAA geological survey drone, gear, captured by OmniCorp Ventures. The gear contained sensitive proprietary data and experimental material analysis modules, making its recovery paramount. The present frame timeline was 2353, and the stakes were higher than the orbit she now called home. Chief Astrid Vintatus's holographic image dominated the room. Her voice was calm, but the urgency was palpable. Freya, this is a covert mission. We need gear back. OmniCorp's patrols are dense, their sensors active. Avoid detection at all costs. This is not a combat mission. You are our best outrider, Freya. Your instincts, your stealth, your precision. NAAA is relying on all of it. Beside Astrid, Lars, NAAA's systems lead, added, the Skuld is your vessel. We've configured it with our latest stealth metamaterial and multi-spectral chameleon skin. Alera's team has identified a narrow, gravitationally unstable access corridor to OmniCorp's forward storage platform. It's a risk, but it's their blind spot. I will be your eyes and ears from Yggdrasil, feeding you real-time data on OmniCorp's patrol patterns and sensor sweeps. Freya nodded, her gaze fixed on the projected mission path. The Skuld, her favorite scout vessel, was a marvel of NAAA engineering. Small, agile, and equipped with the quietest thrusters NAAA could build, it was perfect for infiltration. But OmniCorp was aggressive. Their vessels were powerful, and their captured gear drone was guarded deep within their territory. Understood, Chief, Freya confirmed. I will retrieve gear. Stealth first, mission always. Her journey began in the silent launch phase of Yggdrasil. The Skuld detached smoothly, its propulsion almost imperceptible. Freya engaged the stealth systems, the vessel's exterior shifting its thermal and visual signatures to blend with the deep space background. The void outside her viewport was a canvas of stars, but beneath that beauty lay the invisible dangers of contested territory. Navigating the Vinta veins was like threading a needle through a cosmic storm. OmniCorp had deployed a dense network of automated patrols and sensor drones. Freya relied on Alera Vance's precise astrogation updates, expertly guiding the Skuld through asteroid fields, using solar flares and gravitational anomalies as natural cover. Each subtle maneuver was a calculated risk, pushing the Skuld's stealth systems to their limits. She became one with the ship, anticipating every drift, feeling every faint energy pulse from distant OmniCorp patrols. OmniCorp patrol vessel Titan on an intersecting vector, Freya. Lars's voice crackled softly in her ear, a calm presence from light minutes away. 5 minutes to closest approach. They are running a high-frequency sensor sweep. Freya immediately adjusted Skuld's vector, using the bulk of a large, dark asteroid to mask her approach. She engaged the multi-spectral chameleon skin, her vessel's surface rippling to mimic the asteroid's irregular contours. The Titan passed, its powerful search beams cutting through space just kilometers from her hidden position. Freya held her breath, not physically possible in her suit, but a mental habit born of extreme tension. The access corridor to OmniCorp's forward storage platform was a treacherous path. It was a narrow, gravitationally unstable channel, filled with unpredictable micro-debris. Freya disengaged her primary thrusters, relying on inertial dampeners and precisely timed puffs from her attitude thrusters. The Skuld drifted, a silent phantom in the chaos, her micro-swarm companion, a cloud of tiny, intelligent drones, dispersing to create ghost signals and mask her energy signature. Finally, the OmniCorp storage platform loomed ahead. It was a utilitarian modular structure, bristling with sensor arrays and automated defenses. Alera's analysis had identified a service access port, a subtle vulnerability in its design. Freya guided the Skuld with absolute precision, inching towards the nearly invisible opening. Inside, the platform was a maze of cargo bays and maintenance conduits. Freya's heart hammered against her ribs. She found the gear drone quickly, Secured within a standard OmniCorp holding bay, its NAAA markings obscured by a hastily applied corporate decal. Lars's voice was a steady presence. Security grid shows 2 internal patrols, Freya. Both on predictable routes. You have a 3-minute window. Freya's hands moved with practiced precision over the Skuld's manipulators. Tiny robotic fingers extended, delicate yet strong. She initiated the override module, a piece of NAAA cyber warfare hardware designed to bypass common corporate security locks. A green light flashed on her console. The gear's locks disengaged. The specialized manipulators carefully detached the gear, securing it within Skuld's internal cargo bay. The feeling of success was electrifying. Then, a sudden, jarring klaxon blared through the OmniCorp platform. An unexpected patrol vessel, returning from a deep space sweep, had registered a faint, unidentifiable energy signature near the service access port. A sensor array flickered to life, directly in the Skuld's path. "They have a lock, Freya," Lars yelled, his voice tight with adrenaline. "Evasive." Immediately. Full spectral scan initiated. "They are vectoring pursuit drones." Freya didn't hesitate. She threw the Skuld into a chaotic, seemingly random flight path, activating emergency stealth protocols to maximum. The microswarm, acting on pre-programmed directives, sacrificed itself, generating a burst of false positives across OmniCorp's external sensor net. Miniaturized signal flares, ghost energy signatures, and rapidly multiplying phantom drones overloaded OmniCorp systems, creating a digital fog. For agonizing seconds, the Skuld was lost in the digital static, a tiny needle in a vast, chaotic haystack. Explosions from OmniCorp's own drones, confusingly targeting phantom signals, lit up the platform's exterior. Freya, her breath coming in ragged gasps, pushed the Skuld to its absolute limits. She threaded through a dense web of OmniCorp maintenance conduits, using the narrow spaces to evade the larger pursuit drones. She fired a silent chaff dispenser, creating a cloud of heat signatures that briefly blinded the enemy. The pursuit was relentless, but Freya's skill and the Skuld's advanced systems were proving a formidable match. She burst out of the platform's outer defenses, accelerating away into the asteroid field. Then, a single, clear signal blipped back onto NAAA screens. The gear was safe, back under NAAA control, escaping into the inky blackness of deep space, leaving behind only confusion and digital echoes. Freya had succeeded. Back on Yggdrasil, a collective sigh of relief, loud and palpable, filled the command center. Astrid Vinto too personally met Freya in the debriefing room. "Well done, Commander Holm," Astrid said, her expression radiating approval. "You executed a flawless recovery under extreme pressure. Your actions were instrumental in our success against OmniCorp." Freya, though exhausted, felt a profound sense of satisfaction. Her individual daring, combined with NAAA's advanced technology and the unseen support of Lars and Alara, had turned the tide. The gear drone, safely recovered, was immediately taken for analysis, its data already proving invaluable for Eric Hansen's legal case against OmniCorp. The mission cemented Freya Holm's reputation as NAAA's premier outrider, a hero whose quiet courage and unmatched skill were essential in the vast, dangerous reaches of deep space. The Skuld, her faithful vessel, became a silent symbol of NAAA's covert capabilities. The success of her daring Gambit contributed directly to OmniCorp's eventual withdrawal from the Vinta Veins, proving that even in a universe dominated by corporate giants, individual bravery and technological ingenuity could still prevail. The echoes of her silent flight would resonate through NAAA's history, a reminder that the most significant battles were often fought in the shadows.